Test. Shapeshifter, water bearer, baby, walk on you. Way up there in the atmosphere. No time won't get you down. So why are you standing there upside down in the mirror? Universe. Confidence. Hello, welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Nick OT. I am an Australian artist and someone who is quite sensitive, so I do private readings with people regularly. And today I wanted to talk about masculine and feminine energy, and to do that I thought the best format would just be to act as if I'm doing a private reading and let the information come through. So some of this is my perspective, some of this is channel perspective. The reason why I want to talk about masculine and feminine energy is so that people have an understanding of the universal design of these two energies, how they can embody both energies, how they can work with both energies in relationships, in the way that you carry yourself throughout the world, in your relationships with people and yourself in general, because that's where these two energies I notice really can slip out of balance and form almost like walls in people's identity and ego that they have put there to protect themselves, but they're not expressing their true nature because of trauma or issues that have impacted the masculine and feminine energies. And when I talk about that in society today, I'm talking about women having to be masculine to make up for the safety, assuredness, sense of security, forward moving energy, which is masculine energy, and like the initiative, creative, forward focused energy. A lot of women are having to pick up for these sides that are actually quite masculine. And to the flip side, I'm gonna have to channel this information because my perspective is very different to most men. I'm a gay man who had multiple near-death experiences. I've been cheated on by guys, I have been bashed by guys, I have been robbed by guys. So I'm someone who has been through a lot of masculine trauma. I used to be bullied at school and harassed and interrogated by men all the time, and in life. Been followed home from nightclubs by straight men threatening me and wanting to bash me. So my perspective on the masculine is that of a negative nature, but I have a lot of good connections with men who are an expression of masculine in its true nature, which is to be a forward-moving, creative person or individual who energy is literally focused just on action, forward momentum, doing, experiencing, being directed to the next position to move and expand from, while the feminine or the female energy is more perceptive, more sensitive, more attuned to other people and the environment and everything that's going on around. So they feel this and are impacted by this deeply. That is the feminine energy. Men are also like this. They have the feminine in them, but that's the feminine energy. It's the perceptive energy that is attuned to what is. in tune to what is internally, in tune to what is externally. And that's how these two energies are meant to work together. Masculine is meant to be the one that is pushing ahead and gathering those actions, resources, things for the feminine to then rearrange, because that's what the feminine does. They're both creative energies, but women are great at making decisions because they are aware of what is. Okay? So a woman in a feminine running a business is very good. A woman running a business in her complete masculine, very out of alignment. Why? Because if you're a woman making up for all the masculine energy, what's happening to your feminine energy? Is it getting nutrients? Is it being cared for? Is it able to grow, rest, restore, do all those things? And women go through cycles that mirror the cycles of nature and the environment, and they also feel this deeply. So women are very great at being perceptive and understanding what's going on around. Men are meant to be very good at taking that energy, embracing it, and using that to direct their forward momentum nature, which means that these two energies need to work together. Okay? Otherwise, we have men going out and doing things without accounting for feminine energy, and then feminine energy is having to be masculine and is out of balance, or is not having its needs met or its perspective understood, so it's not aligning with a healthy experience, so to say. Okay, that came out of me pretty fluidly. I'm gonna take a little break, have a coffee, and just let that simmer in. So that's a bit of the shadow aspect of both of these energies. I think I might just channel right, and then I'll pull some cards, and then we'll just go from there. Masculine and feminine energy. Way up there in the atmosphere, time, no time won't get you down. So why are you standing there upside down? Okay, let's have some fun now. We're going to talk about masculine and feminine energy from a universal perspective. And what I'm trying to express or explain here is the design of these two energies. Because we can see these two energies as two polarities, two expressions of two different things. And that is a design that is carried out throughout the universe. So I'm an artist, so I love to paint pictures. I'm going to artistically demonstrate this by choosing to talk about feminine and masculine in the design of the universe. So let's start with Earth. What is the Earth? People understand the Earth consciousness as Gaia or Iowa. And this feminine energy is the Earth, because everything is consciousness and everything is energy. So even an ecosystem or a planet that contains a multitude of environments and ecosystems that contain more environments and ecosystems is still a perspective. It is still consciousness. It is still a entity. And why do we say that that's feminine? Because the feminine energy is the receptive energy, the energy of being and being attuned to what is and what is around it. And that's why we can see the Earth as feminine. And then you could say that the direct ecosystem around it is genderless, but we could point to masculine and feminine components within the universe, as in the infinite nature is an expression of the masculine, because masculine is always moving ahead. Okay? So the universe is infinite. We have the beauty of the design of infinite space and time, so we can conceptualize the fact that everything goes on forever, but we are contained within something that is a design of the universe. So, masculine, feminine energies. We've got the perceptive nature, we've got the forward-moving energies, we've got the universe and its formation of creating this planet. You could see that as masculine. Things that are happening. Volcanoes, movements of tectonic plates, asteroids coming in and hitting the earth, masculine energy, forward-moving energy. Okay, so we've got a bit of masculine in the universe and we've got a bit of feminine in the universe. Two expressions of two different energies, both creative energies, both creative forces, but two unique energies that can be molded together to co-create. Test, test, test. We're playing the atmosphere. No time, no time, no time won't get you down. So why are you standing there upside down? In the mirror universe, where all is everything and everything is you. There ain't nothing you cannot choose. I'll do. But careful what you choose, careful what you do. Yeah, reflection is always you. In the mirror universe. Okay, switching things up. Let's talk about masculine and feminine energy in terms of relationships. Masculine and feminine energy in relationships. So let's have a look at the perceptive energy of the feminine in a relationship. Feminine, attuned to what is, attuned to themselves. Women tend to take good care of themselves and their nature generally when they can, when they have the resources to. Modern society, sometimes that isn't necessarily always the case because, as we were talking about, they have to be the masculine sometimes. But that is the feminine. I'm taking care of myself, my energy, my appearance, my beauty, if that is your thing, if you like to put energy there, and you are presenting yourself really as an expression of who you are. You're attuned to yourself and you're attracting things to you based on how you direct things, how you show up, how you are seen by the masculine. So your intelligence, your compassion, your understanding is meant to guide you to make decisions and give guidance. Ooh, yawn, or perspective. This is what happens when I drink coffee while doing these things. And the masculine is then meant to carry that forward with those forward-moving actions and strong expressions that the feminine isn't necessarily designed to do. Doesn't mean you can't do that. It just means that you are going to be depleted of your energy if you're doing all this masculine forward-moving stuff and you're not taking care of things. Because let's have a look at masculine and feminine in anatomy. The way feminine works is there's like a whole change in this ecosystem. So in terms of temperature, experiences, and the ecosystem that you are. So you need more energy and time to simply be. While masculine can be charged and fed with energy and then just keep going, really, and still go through healing cycles and stuff like that. But that's the balance in relationships that is required of these two energies. It's Regardless if you're a man, you're a woman, you're gay, you're straight, you're something else, you're all expressions of masculine and feminine energy. Forward-moving energy, perceptive energy. Two creative energies that are complementary. But now let's have a look. I'm gonna have a little coffee. Transformation. Next segment, talk about masculine and feminine energy in relationships. So, masculine and feminine energy are two complementary energies that are present in all relationships, regardless of if it's a friendship, a career, a relationship, a marriage. There is an exchange of the two energies, masculine and feminine energy. You can see it as easy as complementary actions and behaviors. Feminine, receptive energy, attuned to what is, attuned to your emotions, the other person's emotions, the difference in perspectives, the relationship, what's in between both of you. It's not just I do something and not perceive. It's we both perceive and we both do. And if it's a union between two people, yes, you might be a straight couple, not me, and you are feminine or you're masculine. So you are more doing, more perceptive. These two energies are present in all relationships and they're complementary. That's just what I need to really express. So your success in relationships is about that balance, really, because life is experience, relationships are experience. It's the experience you have with other people, what's in between you and other people. I'm a gamer. I see myself as an expression of masculine and feminine. Doesn't matter what gender you are, I think you can relate to me that you are an expression of both. You might be a woman, so your embodiment is feminine, or you might be a man and your embodiment is masculine. And then doesn't matter what expression or sexuality you are still you. You're still an arrangement of these two energies, and you can't be in a healthy state if you completely suppress and push away one, because life is a balancing act between doing and experiencing and receiving and creating at the same time. But you're going to burn out if you don't balance these energies out. So that's my first little expression of masculine and feminine energy. I hope you enjoyed.